Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Open space at the 25. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The lone back's got it. And he won't quite get there. But, boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Snap to the back. Oh, better look out. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Longhorns are on the move. After run, now throw. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Give him 6. Touchdown, Texas.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You get me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. For a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down and more. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive.
Sprinting away. Touchdown, Wolverines. Great job by the back on the outside. going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And they tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this one out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Key. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. He's up to 51 yards on the ground for them so far, has his eyes set on that 1,400-yard mark. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Demania. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Snagged in the middle. It's Demania. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And my guy's better than you, and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. On the move, it's Key. Fights off a defender.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Sends it back in motion. To the air on second down. Throwing right. The short hands. It's Demania. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Another big gain on the catch here. Big target out there like a Roy Williams was back in the day.
No doubt. And find your guys, find your matchups. And listen, when you're at Texas, you recruit at a high level. You usually get better dudes than you're playing against. Find those guys, let them make plays for you.
He's in open space downfield. Runs through a tackle. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Direct snap. It's key. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, number 19. Ripping through the defense.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got him. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good...
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And the Wolverines will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They're working that left side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Michigan.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
And he had the extra point to finish the drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Demania. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a we've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. There he goes. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Gives it to the back on the draw. Looking for room at the 30. Those horns are up, and they are sharp in the running game.
Yeah, just pounding the rock, playing physical. And I think when you think about great Texas teams, you probably think about the running game, the physicality. And I could go through so many backs with Cedric Benson and Ricky Williams and all those guys that, and just recently Bijan Robinson, high draft picks, really, really good running backs.
Floating away. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. It's Tucker. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him.
Touchdown, Longhorn! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Love you guys so much. Ew, okay, guys. I've never seen you DJ still to this day. This guy came
Setting
out
up for the extra point and the top.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, how's it going, man?
I'm alright.
I was going to talk to you yesterday. How you feeling?
I'm cool.
Finish it off by connecting from
Great.
10
I'll
yards
let you
out.
go. I didn't
Just
call
about
you
set to kick
yesterday.
it away.
I'm cool. I'm cool. I mean, it didn't matter who won yesterday. Y'all first round bounces. Yeah, y'all first round bounce too.
Inside his own
Y'all
10.
first round bounce, man.
Field
Crazy.
position.
Bruh. Bruh.
Come here, nigga. We ain't going
We, nigga, we was just there. Weak ass Awuzie fucking sold that game, bro. Weak ass Awuzie tripping on that double hit from fucking Calvin Austin. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, Calvin, bro. But Calvin been doing that shit.
And now we'll see if they can respond.
Kyle ain't doing no shit like that all fucking year, bro.
Yeah, he did the same in the Patriots game. Literally.
What does that do to you as a quarterback?
In the
Well, it
Patriots
puts a
game.
lot more pressure on you for sure.
But honestly, it shouldn't even came down to a field goal. We was up 10-0, bro. Like that's that coach. That's the coaching shit we be talking about, bro.
We can't let our serve
I
get
mean,
broken.
y'all was up 10-9.
10-0, and they let off the gas. They start doing that little conservative shit.
We knew y'all weren't going.
Give him
We knew all
109
the
yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in.
Come on, think about it. You give Tom in the lead like that, bro. Y'all winning that shit. Ain't nobody coming back on that. That 10-0 cushion for Tomlin's a fucking, that's saving grace.
The offense setting up shop at the 46,
This is-
first and 10.
Hey, I'm playing college. I'm playing somebody in college league real quick.
Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Inside the big house, they have those big condominiums down there on the field, paving the way for the running back.
Okay.
Big,
That's how you beat me
huge
when you
condominiums, and every year it's a little bit different of how they wear their uniforms and how they fit their uniforms. But the style, always the same. Line up, hit you right in the mouth. That's who
Yeah, I got
Michigan is.
This is a defense
I just got a little defense that was like, that match what you was trying to do for real.
Send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got
You get somebody that you get a team that can play solid ass man, bro.
They'll line up for a
That
second
surgical
down
shit
play.
don't mean nothing.
We play Houston. Who the second seed
He
play?
leaves it with his back.
Bills, yeah. Hold on, wait. The Bills play the Chargers, so whatever thing the Chargers
like no
is.
matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels
That's
so
that
good as a
game.
play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around at any moment.
Yeah, and on the other side,
Which is gonna be, you know what I'm saying, pretty easy for them because the Chargers don't really fucking. They're just as hurt as the Ravens for real.
It's not working, so you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find
That game just that's gonna be easy because they're just as hurt as the Ravens.
He's brought down quickly.
Shit, the Steelers is fucked up too. Like man, all these teams is fucked up for real.
Two play 7.
Wolverines with a
Three
second
play
chance to
6,
keep this
which
drive
is the
moving.
Jags play.
So the Jags was done. Yeah, the Jags for the Bills. My bad.
The give on the option. Can't get him to the ground.
The Jags for the
Down
Bills.
after a pickup of 2 to the 19. And the Wolverines are in the hurry up. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's got it on the run. Touchdown Wolverines. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after.
I just don't want. As long as Josh Allen don't make it, bro, I don't give a fuck who wins the Super Bowl now. As long as Josh Allen don't make it, I don't care who gets the Super Bowl now.
You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and
Josh Allen. Josh Allen.
The extra point, the score is now 21 to 14.
That's all we need to hear is Josh Allen made the Super Bowl for Lamar, bro. Fuck that. I don't like shit. They still blaming Lamar after all, bro. They're still blaming Lamar. This shit's fucking ridiculous. Like you can't make this shit up.
And he'll just take a knee in this
Fucking
drive.
kicker missed wide right, and y'all still blaming Lamar. Awuzie slipped on a fucking. Come on, bro.
They've got a little time here.
You don't give up over top. You take that. If you get the little hit slow square route, give him that. Like, you don't give him no fucking straight shot. Oh my god.
Tackle is made at the 28 after
But you know what? When Hamilton went down, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I knew the game was over.
Back didn't mess around. Like, just get
When Hamilton went down, I knew the game was over.
sometimes they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
Swear to God, the whole heart of the defense, bro. Once they confirmed he has all the concussion, I was like, it's a wrap. It's a fucking wrap. Aaron Rodgers started fucking dying and shit. Like, that's how you know he was fucking, bro.
after the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line.
That's
second
not
and
no
7.
coincidence.
Right to the middle. That nigga did.
They'll run play protection. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
I did not know coincidence.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Not no coincidence at all, bro. Minute.
Going to the ground. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit.
But for what it's worth, though, that was a good ass game, back and forth like that.
I couldn't even call and talk shit. I said that's
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they got.
I wasn't answering nobody's call. I had to fucking watch the game with Tyreek. I wasn't answering shit.
Snap to the back.
I knew you wanted to answer.
Finds a little space.
He's not playing that. I already know what everybody said here.
She's ahead. Run out of bounds. Just
I had to listen to Tyreek while I was watching that shit. I'm not answering nobody's shit. You was called, no, you didn't call Talia, call, Uncle call. I was not answering.
Just comes up short.
Well, I'll tell you, he had a lot of help downfield as well. Receivers getting blocks and making life easier on the back there. And all of a sudden now this offense knocking on the door deep down in their opponent's territory.
he bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
It was a fun game, the real shit. Next year, they better learn, though. You can't put ourselves in a situation, though, next year, bro. Control your own destiny, bro.
He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best.
Bro, that's the story of our fucking life. Go up 2 scores and get this fucking lead back up, bro.
Gonna give him a different look.
Like clockwork.
Tight end now in motion.
They said, Steelers, I don't want y'all to think y'all can
On the direct snap, it's Demania. He is going nowhere.
That wasn't even. Now, it wasn't luck. It wasn't luck, but y'all brought that referee, bro. That black referee, he still giving y'all some bullshit ass calls, bro. That fan don't crack. Alright, I get.
6 plays brought them here. Now number 7 on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole down the red zone. The field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes. They're 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Oh, they're after him. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got it in the middle. It's York. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
Corners are going to bail. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quarterback adapted. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half. They'll corral that squib kick just inside the 15. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bold victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time, and that applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this done.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Off the play fake. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Might be looking to run. He throws into the middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Demania. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
A shot toward the end zone. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
You know, this defense knew the offense was going to try to take shots vertically down the field and do it in a variety of ways. That time they were able to defend the corner route and swat the ball back.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he flew it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
I That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. And they've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down.
Turning it on! They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll leave it with him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. The corners are walked up tight. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Wolverines will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting...
There he goes! Jump on top here in the 2nd half.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making it tough.
Lost to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
He'll get rid of it. Got his man downfield. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. And the Wolverines have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Here's the handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught over the middle. It's York. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Wolverines in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Defense dropping into soft coverage. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've reached the end of the third. Time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. And the third down pass is knocked away by the D.
Well, they were trying to set up an outbreaking route here on third and long, trying to get a receiver open in space, just couldn't come away with it, though. Nice job by the defense, watching the QB's eyes and swatting it down.
All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one? After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man on the left. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays on it.
Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Here's a heat. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. DBs will try to keep everything in front. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's complete to the left. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Here comes the kick. We're all tied up in the 4th quarter.
Is it?
Yeah, because they just come off so you can switch other hand.
Okay.
So yeah.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Key. Finding open areas. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
Lining up in the wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Demania. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Runs through the tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
The one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for loss.
A strike downfield. Breaks into the open. The 10. Touchdown Longhorn. And with that, they move out front during the fourth.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards.
Why the fuck they do this shit every fucking time?
Texas.
They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
Michigan offense will take over first and 10.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, I'm going to be curious to see this offense down the stretch. That's back-to-back runs. This is a pivotal part of the game. We're in the fourth quarter. Like, what are they going to lean on? What weapon are they going to go to find a way to get across the finish line?
Got it in the middle. It's York. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down. Now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time. And
turning it on. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And this is the chance for this offense. A 1st and goal, 4th quarter, trying to tie the game up. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for 2? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he's not going to take the touchback. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Back has it. Oh, he's got a chance. Makes it past the marker. He's loose. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Texas. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Get this drive going from the 17. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. To the air on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pocket breaking down. Brings it down on the right side. Hauls it in and wisely gets out of bounds as they try to put up a score late.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Quick completion on the out. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. And that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another